This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, David Muir.
Good afternoon, and we're coming on the air because we're about to witness a moment never before seen in American history. A former president indicted on criminal charges, now moments away from surrendering to authorities. Former President Donald Trump, a short time from now, will be arraigned. He'll be brought before a judge in Lower Manhattan. And of course, you're looking live at Trump Tower, the scene outside Trump Tower, where at any minute the former president
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Norah O'Donnell in New York. And in just moments, former President Donald Trump will leave his penthouse apartment at Trump Tower to make the 4 mile down to the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. We want to show you these live pictures of the New York high-rise.
But first, as we head out of break, the Rapid Fire Tech Check edition is also coming up shortly after the commercial break. We have the headlines on 3 big stories in the tech world, and look at the trades to make now after the sector's big run. And what you're looking at right now is WNBC New York's helicopter, the chopper, following former President Donald Trump, making his way to the courthouse in Lower Manhattan for his arraignment later on this afternoon.
You are looking at live pictures, the venue for an American first, 100 Center Street in downtown Manhattan, playing host to a new chapter in U.S. history today, the arrest and arraignment of Donald Trump. Former President Trump is back in the city that made him famous, but this time to face a new reality, the first ever former president to face criminal charges.
We're leaving this here to join New York One for coverage of former President Donald Trump's arraignment. Mr. Trump is leaving Trump Tower now and making his way to the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse.
In just over an hour at 2:15, that is the scheduled time, 2:15 Eastern. Later on, we're expected to hear from the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, and we will bring you his press conference in its entirety. Trump is going to be heading back to Florida after that appearance in court.
This is a Fox News special report.
Good afternoon. I'm Mike Emanuel in Washington. History is about to be made in New York City. Former President Trump leaving Trump Tower. He's heading downtown to the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse, where he'll become the first former commander-in-chief to be arraigned on criminal charges. You can see the Trump motorcade, well, about to be making its way. There's a little action on the sidewalk there outside of Trump Tower.
Good day, I'm Andrea Mitchell, joined by Chris Jansing and Katie Turr, as we begin 4 hours of special coverage on an historic day for our nation. The first time a former U.S. president has been indicted on criminal charges. Donald Trump, the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican nomination, is back in Manhattan, preparing to be arraigned in the next few hours.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Lester Holt.
Good day, everyone. We're coming on the air with breaking news, the beginning of a consequential day in American history. The first former president to face criminal charges in a court of law. The events of today are both historic and certainly controversial, with legal and political ramifications that will reverberate throughout the 2024 election and beyond. Yeah, you mentioned lawyers. We saw Joe Tacopina walk in, and here is the former president. There he is.
President Trump, will you come speak to us, President Trump?
Oh, that was just Former President Trump with a stone face, acknowledging with a glance, a question shouted at him. We didn't hear the question.
Muy buenas tardes. Hoy, por primera vez en 247 años de historia, un expresidente de Estados Unidos recibirá cargos criminales. Este es un día inédito y lo que vemos ahora, estas imágenes en vivo, son la historia que se escribe frente a nosotros. El expresidente Donald Trump saliendo de la Torre Trump.
Este es un informe especial de Noticias Univision.
Bienvenidos a esta cobertura especial de Noticias Univision. Ilia Calderón, por supuesto, qué bueno que estamos en esta cobertura. Y Raymond Colón, abogado criminalista, que nos va a acompañar a lo largo de las próximas horas para explicarles por qué esto, Ilia, es tan importante.
Así es, Jorge. El primer expresidente de los Estados Unidos es el encausado